Here we have a SAT math question. There is an equation given over here. There is 2x negative 6k times 2x square positive 5x negative k times 3x square positive 4x negative 4k equals to 0. In the given equation, k is a positive constant. The product of the solutions of the equation is 54 over 125. What is the value of k? So here, when I look at the given equation here, particularly on the left side, I have a product of three polynomials over here. Okay, so here, since the product of these three polynomials equals to 0, so the first one may be 0, or the second one may be 0, or the third one may be 0. So if I equate this one to 0, I'll be getting a linear equation, because the degree of this equation, I mean the largest exponent of the variable x is just 1. Then now by equating this polynomial to 0, I'll be getting only one solution. When I equate this polynomial to 0, so I'll be getting a quadratic equation. Then I'll be getting two solutions when I equate this one to 0. And when I equate this one to 0 also, I'll be getting two solutions, because the degree is 2. So anyways, I'm getting one solution by equating this one to 0, two solutions by equating this one to 0, and two solutions by equating this one to 0. 1 plus 2 plus 2. So totally we are getting 5 solutions when I equate each polynomial to 0. So the product of all the 5 solutions is equal to 54, 1 and 25. With that condition, we have to find the value of k. Okay, now let me equate the first one to 0. That is 2x negative 6k equals to 0. Or the second one may be 0. That is 2x square positive 5x negative k equals to 0. Or the third one may be 0. That is 3x square positive 4x negative 4k equals to 0. Okay, now we can solve the first one. Actually, it's linear. So to solve for x in this in the equation, so let me add 6k to both sides. When I do so, negative 6k positive 6k will cancel. I'm getting 2x equals to 6k. Then I divide both sides by 2. When I do so, this 2 will cancel. I'm getting x equals to 3k. Okay, I got one of the solutions for the given equation. I need 4 more solutions, 2 solutions, from the second equation, 2 solutions from this one. Okay, before I proceed with the next step, I'm going to consider some stuff on quadratic equation, which is in the form of ax square positive bx positive c equals to 0. Okay, whenever we have a quadratic equation in this form, without solving this quadratic equation properly, so we'll be able to get sum of the two solutions and product of the two solutions. Let me write the stuff over here. So sum of the two solutions equals to, so the formula to find sum of the two solutions is negative b over a. That is a coefficient of x. We have to take a negative sign. Then the coefficient of xb has to be divided by the coefficient of x square. And also there is a formula to get the product of the two solutions. Let me write the stuff over here. So product of the two solutions is equal to c over a. That is a constant term over here has to be divided by the coefficient of x square. Actually, the first formula over here is not required to solve this problem. The second one only is required. Anyways, given this, it may be helpful for you in some other questions of SAT. Okay, now I'm going to use the second formula. Okay, so it's a bit difficult to solve this quadratic equation, because it contains unknown constant k. So actually we need the product of all the 5 solutions. Since we need product of all the solutions, all the 5 solutions, so we'll be able to get product of the two solutions of this quadratic equation using this formula c over a. So let me write the product. So product of the two solutions of this quadratic equation is equal to c over a. Instead of c, the constant we have negative k over the value of a, that is the coefficient of x square is 2. Now let me write the product of the two solutions of this equation, which is equal to, so here the constant term is negative 4k and the coefficient of x square is 3. Okay, so here for the 5 solutions of the given equation, I got one solution over here 3k, and for the next 2 solutions I got the product, and for the next 2 solutions again I got the product. Okay, now let me consider this information, that is a product of all the solutions. So product of the solutions for the given equations is given, it's equal to 54 over 125. Okay, now let's for that to get the product of all the 5 solutions, we have to multiply all the 5 solutions. So the first solution is 3k, and for the next 2 solutions we already have the product. We can write this one negative k over 2 times for the next 2 solutions we have the product negative 4k over 3. Let me write the stuff over here, equals to 54 over 125. Here we have the product of all the 5 solutions of the given equation. So here we have one solution in this 3k. So this is the product of next 2 solutions. This is the product of next 2 solutions. Now we have the product of all 5 solutions. So here what we can do is like we can multiply this like negative 3k times negative k will become negative 3k square. Negative 3k square times negative 4k will become positive 12k square k cube over, so here when I multiply this 2 and 3 denominator, 2 denominators, I'm getting 6 equals to 54 over 125. 6 goes into 6 one times and 6 goes into 12 two times. So I'm getting 2 times k cube equals to 54 over 125. Okay, now my aim is to solve for k. For that, I have to get rid of these two. For that, I multiply both sides of the equation by 1 over 2. So when I do so, this 2 and 2 will cancel. I'm getting k cube equals to 2 goes into 2 one times, 2 goes into 54, 27. So 27 times 1 is 27. 125 times is 125. I'm getting 27 over 125. Then I'm getting k cube equals to this 27 can be written as 3 cube and this 125 can be written as 5 cube. And here in this fraction for both numerator and denominator, we have the same exponent 3. So we can write this exponent in common, that is k cube equals to 3 over 5, the whole cube. So here two terms are equal with the same exponent 3. So whenever two terms are equal with the same exponent, what we can do is we can equate the bases. When I equate the bases, I'm getting k equals to 3 over 5. Okay, now I got the value of k, that is 3 over 5. We find 3 over 5 in answer choice A. So the correct answer choice for this question is option A.